What's up, everybody? Welcome to another new episode of The Real Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. This movie stars Tom Cruise, Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames, Rebecca Ferguson, Jeremy Renner, and Alec Baldwin. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation is the fifth installment in the Mission Impossible franchise. This movie is about a secret organization called the Syndicate who's killing people, and Tom Cruise and his crew trying to stop them and expose them for who they really are. You guys, I had a great time with this movie. This movie very much in the same vein as Ghost Protocol, the previous Mission Impossible movie. It really just does a great job at being a great action movie. Everybody does a fantastic job at acting. Simon Pegg is great in this movie. He's probably the standout character. He's hilarious, and at the same time, he's able to hit those heavy dramatic beats as well and be effective at them. Tom Cruise does great just as always, a powerhouse, superstar, movie star, action star. Tom Cruise is the man, the myth, the legend, does all of his stunts, and it's crazy. Rebecca Ferguson, I've never heard of her, but she is great in this movie. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw her a lot more now because she's been in this and she was fantastic. Ving Rhames, as usual, is really good as well. He has a little bit more to do in this movie, but he's kind of like, he's almost like a focal point, like a center of gravity, something that keeps Ethan grounded a little bit. Alec Baldwin's also really good in this movie. I thought I wasn't going to like him a lot, but he was actually really good. Jeremy Renner does a great job as well, much like he did in his first Mission Impossible outing in Ghost Protocol. He has a little bit different of a role in this one, but he does a really good job as well. The villain in this movie is actually really good as well. He's no Philip Seymour Hoffman, but he's actually a lot better than what you remember from probably the second, fourth, and maybe even the first Mission Impossible. Probably out of all of the Mission Impossible movies, this movie has the best pacing, I would say. It starts off with a really big set piece and goes through, slows down a little, then picks back up, then there's the next piece after that. It's got really, really good pacing. It's never really too slow. The way they filmed it is really, really great as well. It's the same guy who helped Tom Cruise like in his last 3 or 4 movies. They have a great writing partnership and a great just acting, directing partnership. And you can really see that they've really kind of hit their stride and they're doing very, very well. The one thing that I wish they would have added a little bit more was showing the fact that Tom Cruise was this like real guy. Sometimes it felt a little James Bond-like, the whole just movie structure, not necessarily Ethan Hunt's character, but the fact like in Mission Impossible 3 and in Mission Impossible 4, you have that center where Tom Cruise still has that relationship with his wife. For me, for some reason, there's this emotional connection that really makes me look at Ethan Hunt as this human guy that just wants to live life. This movie lacked that a little bit, and they didn't really acknowledge anything from the past 2 films with his family or anything. I wish it would have had that. Other than that, that was really it. It's hard for me. I really, really like the third Mission Impossible. I know it was like a giant episode of Alias, and J.J. Abrams did a great job with it. I remember seeing it in the theater and being blown away by it, probably because I was coming off of Mission Impossible 2 and that semi-negative experience that I had there. Mission Impossible 3 was redefining for the series, took it in a brand new direction, and gave it the new breath that it needed to get into Mission Impossible 4 and 5. Mission Impossible has proven time and time again, since the last 2 films have come out, that it's going to be around for a while, and they know what they're doing. They know how to handle the franchise, and they're doing a great job. I'm going to give this movie a 4.2 out of 5. Had a great time with it. Go check it out. Did you see Mission Impossible Rogue Nation? Let me know what you thought about it. Comment in the section below, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you have a fantastic day.